don't make up a story. It doesn't have to be a lie. It doesn't have to be your story. I have a lot of stories that I tell my team, and they can turn around and say, can I tell you a story that my team leader told me today?
Welcome to the Our Team Podcast, powered by eXp Realty. Are you an agent looking to level up? Are you someone looking to buy or sell real estate? Fantastic. This is the show for you.
All right. Welcome to the Our Team Podcast. I'm Brian Auer, and kind of alone in the studio today. I do have my wife kind of roaming around in the back part of the office over there, but I'm going solo today. I wanted to share a couple things with you. We have been talking a lot on our team about really upping our game in terms of the social media stuff. We're doing a lot of videos. We're doing a lot of things on the team to kind of get our name out there and to control the narrative and a lot of things. And just, we all have our tribe, as it were, that we're communicating with, that we are reaching out to constantly. And but we want to expand that, right? And that's probably the best way to do that is on social media. And so when I talk social media, I'm not just talking about Instagram. I'm not just talking about Facebook, Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called now, LinkedIn. I'm talking about things like even YouTube Shorts, for example, just getting the message out there in a consistent way. I know a lot of my team, much to my chagrin, is really into TikTok. So, that's another platform, of course. But there's a couple of things that I'm sharing with the team, and I want to share with you guys too, that might glean a little value out of this in terms of just 6 things to remember, six things to sort of focus on when you're coming into the new year and you're deciding, okay, I'm really going to up my social media video game. Just a couple things to remember. The first thing is you really, really need to identify your audience. You have to have a consistent message. So if you're a buyer's agent out there and you're thinking, I really want to work with people that are renting. I want to get them from that place where they're renting, paying somebody else's mortgage to, getting, experience home ownership, right? That's my audience. So build your message around that. Maybe you want to work with luxury buyers. Maybe you want to work with people that are 55 plus and they're maybe empty nesters. And so your message has to be consistent. Figure out who your audience is, identify them, and really go big on that. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you want to play into the algorithm. So you can't be afraid, or you can't be embarrassed or ashamed to ask for people to like, subscribe, share, thumbs up, that kind of thing. Don't be afraid to ask for that, because the social media algorithm is looking for engagement. So anything you can do to ask for engagement is going to be very good for you to get a wider audience, because those social media platforms will push your message out there if you're getting engagement. And it can be something very, very simple. Hey, if you like what you're hearing today, if you find value in this, please like, subscribe. Maybe you have a friend that can benefit from this info. Please share it with them. That kind of thing goes a long way on social media. The third thing is consistency. You have to have post consistency. Now, I have heard a lot of people talk about, okay, that means, I got to post once a week. That's not enough. Or I've heard people say, I'm posting literally every other day. Actually, that's probably not enough either. I would post literally every single day. If you really want to go big on this strategy of getting a message out there for a particular type of buyer or seller, and you've identified your audience, you're going big on that, you should go consistent with that too. You're going to lose out, because if you're not posting all the time about that topic, there's probably another agent out there or someone else that is, posting more often than you, and they're probably going to get more of a stronghold on that particular audience group. So, don't be afraid to post every day. You don't have to spend a ton of time. It's not a you don't have to be Spielberg here on these productions. They're just simple little posts, a little bit, just a message to your audience that's all around what your identified audience needs to hear, right? So consistency is very, very important. Now, I'm talking about videos. The fourth thing is use video. Video is definitely the best way to get people to know, like, and trust you. You can do everything we're talking about here, or I'm talking about here, by just doing cool memes and posts and all that. You can incorporate that into your strategy, but I would go really big on video. Right now, I'm pretty sure from all of the people that I really trust in this space, they're making it pretty clear that all of the platforms are leaning towards video, and they're pushing video out, even just organically, to a bigger audience, a much bigger reach. So I would really go big on video, and then you can incorporate the memes and some of the other things throughout that. But go big on video. That's number 5. Or excuse me, that's number 4. Number 5 is ask more questions. We're talking about getting a lot more engagement. If you are giving a good message and you're also taking time to ask questions to your audience, literally, like, what do you think about what I'm talking about here? Do you agree? Maybe you see it a different way. Maybe you have more to add to what I'm talking about. Would you please take the time and reach out to me, or comment below, or comment above, depending on the platform, and just let me know what you think, because that's going to encourage engagement, and it's also going to help you go to a deeper place with your audience. And finally, number 6 is tell stories. We do a lot of sales training on my team, and I have reminded the team many, many times, and I've seen a lot of success in just reminding people that if you're going to really connect with your audience or your prospect, tell stories. Tell stories about how this was a problem for somebody, but as soon as they met me, I was able to do this and this and this and completely change, the outcome because of these circumstances and these things. You tell a story in a way that makes them the hero of the story. Or maybe you tell a story in the way that, makes you the hero, but you still have follow-up stories that will make them the hero. The thing is if you're just preaching at somebody something about what they should do or shouldn't do in that sales cycle, you get a little tiring if you're just barking at them about that. But if you stop and say, can I tell you a story about that? I was working with the buyer for 3 months, and they were really hung up on a certain thing. And we went and we looked at some properties, and this happened and that happened. And because of this, that, and the other, they're now in their dream home. In fact, I just got off the phone with them yesterday, and we were talking about their first Christmas in their house. And can you imagine how they must feel by getting through these steps and taking a step of faith over here and doing this? And anyway, I'm making this up as I go, but telling stories in your content is going to get a lot better traction. And it should be authentic. Don't make up a story. It doesn't have to be a lie. It doesn't have to be your story. I have a lot of stories that I tell my team, and they can turn around and say, can I tell you a story that my team leader told me today? And it can be my story that they're telling. It doesn't have to be your story. It just should be a story. So that's it. That's all I really had for you. I just wanted to throw this out there as a reminder as you're coming into 2024, and if you're someone that's deciding that I'm going to do a lot more video, a lot more content creation because I want to get that message out there, remember these 6 things. 1, identify your audience. 2, encourage participation. 3, post consistently. 4, use video. You can use the other stuff, but use video. Focus on that. Number 5, ask more questions. And number 6, tell stories. All right? So I hope you got something out of this. If you did, please like and subscribe to this. Love these podcasts. Love this video as well. If you have any questions about this, or if you just want to reach out and just talk to me about real estate, please don't hesitate. We love doing it. You can find me very easily in the description below. And until next time, thanks for checking it out. We'll catch you on the next one.